Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the MKA. It's a Tier 2 German premium light tank. It's located on the south spawn of Lakeville, and this one is under the command of beano1966. Now, I do know the Beano was a comic. 1966, well, that's possibly a year. Well, we'll probably guess that who it actually is who's behind the wheel. Anyway, this is a light tank, as I said. It's actually got a 45mm caliber gun, and it's capable of doing 55 alpha. And, well, it was a tank that was actually given out by Wargaming to the players as a gift one Christmas. And a lot of people did play it for a short while, and then they've forgotten about it. Mainly down to, I suppose you could say, down to the fact that really it's not a very good tank. As I say, it's only tier 2, very thin armor, 25mm at the front on both the turret and on the hull, and 16mm on the sides, and well, very little cover indeed. Now, the main thing about it is that it was, funnily enough, an export tank which the Germans came up with in 1940. They were already at war by then with the British and with the French, but they didn't actually put it in production. It was originally designed by Krupp. It was one of their little designs. And you know that various tank companies did actually design other tanks. Whoa! Now he's been spotted by that MS-1. And shells are coming this way. Oh, that one hurt. And you can't take too many shells from this thing before you actually get wiped out. It does have 400 alpha. You can see it doesn't take many rounds to blow all of that health away. So you have to be very careful. And lots of enemy tanks are coming up that way. Now you can see he's actually using he's zooming out to actually give it the tactical view. And that's actually quite a good idea, because you can lock on and look and see what's actually going on generally. And he's got another kill. 2 kills now. Now, sometimes it can actually be helpful not being in sniper view, because you do get a better view over what's in front of you and what might be behind you, for that matter. Well, the enemy hasn't got all the way down the valley. In fact, from his position, he can get shots. And the hard goes, starting to receive shells, and there's another kill. So that's 3 kills now for Beano, but he is receiving fire from a T7 Char. Now the T7 car was an American tank which actually had machine guns instead of actual cannons, but it actually is quite effective because it's got a lot of shells in each round. Now the T7 is retreating, and we can see that one of the enemy tanks has actually managed to get down almost to our cap area is their MKA. Now, he has taken some damage, and I think that might be down to our LTR or the Panzer Zwei. I have the feeling the Panzer Zwei might be an AFK. We're chasing that T7 around, and just ahead of us we've got a Panzer 38H, which of course is a French tank. Oh, and the T7 dies. Of course, it's the Samur. Was it Samur? I will have to look at that one. No, I don't think it is a Samur, actually. It's one of the other designs. But the 38H is definitely not one of the usual ones. It's a Hotchkiss. Oh dear, that one took me some while to work it out. I was trying to think, which tank could that be which actually has an H in the name, because normally the name follows from the original vehicle that the Germans captured it from. And of course the Panzer 38H was the Hanomag version. Oh, now he's found a medium. One more shot to get a kill, and he does get him. So that's his 4th kill of the game. Now there's only one more enemy alive, and that's the Cruiser Mark II, and there he is. Now, they can be quite deadly because, yeah, they've got a pretty good HE gun, but he's using the armor-piercing one, and we've got a few more shots available. Can we get the kill shot? 2 shots to do it. Oh, took a big hit there, and he gets the kill that wins the game, and it's all over. Here's the end of battle results, and that was first class tanker for beano1966 in the MKA. He managed to get a fire effect for doing more damage to hit points in his own vehicle, a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually ended up with 5, a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy, a master gunner for getting 5 unpenetrating shots in a row, duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this game. He got 5 exactly, and a hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks or more. His win rate 5,105, which is superhuman come standard. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, when it came to damage, it was actually the Panzer Achtung H or Hotchkiss that actually managed to get the highest damage. That's the modified version of the Hotchkiss tank that the Germans captured from the French during the early stages of the war. He managed to get 1,040 hit points of damage. Second highest damage went to Beano in his MKA, and third highest damage went to the Cruiser 2 on the enemy team, 684. When it came to kills, it was Beano who got the highest with 5 kills. 2 kills went to the Panzer Achtung Hotchkiss, and on the enemy team, the Cruiser 2, the MKA, the Medium 1 all managed 2 kills apiece. And in fact, we can see the Cruiser 2 got a cool-headed, the Medium 1 got a leather slave, so he was killing tier 2 opponents. The MKA got a cool-headed, and the FCM also got a cool-headed. And yes, we can see that the Demon Dross managed to get cool-headed and a high caliber for his highest damage. When it came to base XP, we can see that Beano managed to get 920, it's the highest base in the game. 848 went to the Panzer Achtung Hotchkiss, and then there was, well, the next highest after that was the MKA on the enemy team with just 309. Now, he fired 20 rounds in the game, got 17 direct hits and 14 penetrations. It's got a fairly slow fire rate, actually, but it's a powerful shell, actually, if you think about it. 710 hit points of damage, all of it at close range, 18 hits received from the enemy, only 6 of which actually penetrated, but I did say it was thin armor, and 12 non-penetrations, 267 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 5 enemy vehicles spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 destroyed, and 159 hit points of damage assistance. Now, on a free-to-play account, he actually earned 22,865 credits profit from the game, and he got 25 bonds, as well as 2,269 experience points. He said this was a bit of MKA fun. Well, yes, but it's a tier 2 tank. It's not that difficult to actually play tier 2s. I know a lot of these tanks were given away free of charge by Wargaming quite a few Christmases ago. People have them in their garage. They probably never play with them simply because it's just too easy. And that's why they ignore this. And this game appears to have been taking place. I think there was, I think there might have been a number of bots in this game, but certainly there was a lot of new players to the game. I suppose it was just a fun game for them. But anyway, there you go. We do occasionally feature tanks that aren't seen on other channels, just to let you know that. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.